What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Vic, the one and only, and you can't clone me.
And it's your boy Jamie the Great, and you tune in with
Daa Hangout, where we keep it real and we speak how we feel. And with that being said, hold on, you go ahead, you gotta do your introduction, my dog.
You already know what it is. It's the Big Cream himself, you know what I'm saying, Malone. You know, I'm the third co-host.
freaky ass nigga.
Hey, what
boy.
the cream stand for, dog?
Hey, I can't say all that. Just know,
Really?
just know I'm Himothy himself is here.
All right, man. But nah, today we got a new guest. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know him, but y'all going to know him. You know, I'm going to let him go on here and introduce himself.
Hey, yo, this is Jay Shaw, which is Jared Shaw. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the boot, but, you know, I'm out here. Been here since 2018. So, hey, I appreciate y'all for having me up on the show.
For sure, man. It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're going to get in the drip check, you know what I'm saying?
Man, say that with a little bit more energy, man.
So now we finna get up in the, but, so now me, I got on the Debo
Flannel,
you know what I'm saying, with the brown, with the green shoes, with the ice. You know I got to keep some
with the Dookie Brown.
You feel me?
Brown.
With the shades, the stunners.
Stunner, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So.
It's on you, Mr. Shaw.
Okay, you know, I'm going to keep it real, you know, simple. So I got the Louis on, you know what I'm saying? Something simple, something slight. With the destroyed jeans and shit. I just keep a cut-off T-shirt on because, you know, it's hot out here in Texas.
What about that number 7 right there? That's, you know what I'm saying? Let them know about that number 7.
So that 7, this is my line number. This is my LB right here. So if you don't know, I'm a part of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. So, you know, that's something dear and special to my heart. So
that's what's up right
with
there.
The, like my dog say, with the stunner shades on.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's this side of the area, you know what I'm saying? We keeping it real.
Strong side.
You know, me, you know, something slight to do numbers, you know. Just regular cream joints, cream pants, a lot of creamy shit going on.
Creamy shit, all right.
They call me Mr. Cream Brulee. Yeah. But anyway, the Boucher, you already seen it, but y'all gonna see it again.
You already started.
I'm in between teams now, so I'm not wearing no Cowboys jersey. I'm in between teams.
Trader.
So yeah.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Vic. You know what I'm saying? I came with the all black, just a little something slight. I got the medical lifeline representing, you know what I'm saying, our None Mercy medical transportation business with the all black pants, with the J's, you know what I'm saying, at the bottom, the black toe. That's how we coming today.
Look like you finna go do
that's a black
a door-to-door type of thing.
I'm gonna knock on your shit, you know what I'm saying?
real.
Drop off some flyers and everything.
You got on all black, you already
You know
black.
what I'm saying?
Naked,
Yeah,
boy.
man. A bucket naked. So, man, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So, you know, we heard, you know, you're an entrepreneur. You out here developing, building shit, taking up all the land. You know, I tried to buy some land the other day, and I couldn't even get nothing. They said Shaw had all the land.
Shaw done got all the land.
Got a trucking company. You know what I'm saying? So tell us about how you got into entrepreneurship and everything like that, man.
So, to be honest with you, man, it started, I came from a single parent household. It wasn't easy. Just like everybody else, I'm not gonna even paint this pretty picture. I'm gonna tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So when I first started, I went to college, Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Went there, graduated. I graduated in aquatic therapy. I swear I didn't know what I was gonna do in my life. I really didn't know. And my auntie, she always been an entrepreneur. She owns a sitting service. I always, you know, gravitated to older people and asked them how they got started. My brother hung around his friends. I'm kind of like the youngest one out of everybody that I hang with. And so I started talking to my auntie because I really didn't know what I was going to do. It's kind of hard to get a job in Louisiana. They don't have too many jobs. So once I got started questioning, because I'm like a sponge, I started a collision shop. That's how I got started. So what I did was all the money that I was saving up, and I had a refund check. So I had a refund check, and my partner, he used to tint windows, do car stereos, put TVs in your dashboard, all type of stuff like that. So I told him, I said, look, I got a little bread. You got the know-how. My auntie, she gonna coach me up on the business side of it to how to run the business. And that's how everything came full circle. So that's how I first got established, because my auntie always told me, working for somebody, you'll make them rich, but you'll never be rich.
Right.
Yeah.
So that kind of stuck with me. And I was like, dang, okay. Never thought about it. I was just young, 20, 22. Just was out here living, putting rims on cars, TVs in my car. I ain't think nothing about it. But as I started seeing how stuff was coming full circle, I was like, okay, I see what everybody's doing. I see how this is doing. So the bad side about it, I'm gonna tell you the bad side about it first. So you gonna have people, when they see that you first get established and you're doing stuff, they're gonna be in your pocket because they automatically think you got a business, you rich.
That's true.
That's not the case. They don't understand you got taxes. So the tax part of it is crazy, because you paying back in Louisiana, and it's probably here too, that you're paying the taxes on your employees. You're paying their taxes. You're paying taxes on the goods that you're receiving. You're paying taxes on that, even though you're getting all these things coming from, like just say you have just say, okay, for instance, you have employees that might be a W-9 or a W-2. Well, you're going to pay taxes on that regardless. And that's what hurt a lot of people, because if you don't have that money in the bank to be able to pay those taxes off for those people, they can take your business and shut you down. So that's what a lot of people go wrong at. So that's what my auntie taught me. Make sure your paperwork and everything that you do is legit. So we started doing good, man. We was booming. It was called G Customs. Y'all can look it up, whatever like that, man. We was doing custom paint, rims, tires, all collision work. We did everything. And that was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I said, you know what? I kind of outgrew this. And in 2018, I started that in 2014. I grew it, came out here in 2018, and I was just like, man, what I'm gonna do? Like, I saw the opportunity here. All my people here, well, some of my people was here. And after that, it was like, I just was like, man, all my people going to work and I'm at home, but I was still making money.
Right.
So what I did was, I said, a light went off. I think it was close to Harvey too, in 17 or something like that. I started a trucking business. Trucking, I'm gonna tell everybody, it's a good business, but you have to have, the hardest part is having a dependable driver.
Yeah, I've heard
If
that.
you don't have a dependable driver, your business will fail. You have to have a dependable driver. So I started it, me and my brother was running it or whatever like that, doing good. And then I was doing, first I was doing that no-touch freight. No-touch freight is where you on a flatbed trailer and you just going to a company and just picking up stuff. It's not nothing crazy or whatever that you don't have to load it with a forklift. That was okay money. The real money is, I tell anybody, is delivering cars. So when you're delivering cars, that's when you're going to make your money. But you do not want to stay in your same state. You want to be over the road. So what I was doing, I used to leave 3-4 days at a time, come back. I can tell y'all a ballpark figure what you'll make. You'll make about $4,000 just being over the road, because you picking up, dropping, coming back, and you might get like $500 to $800 a car, but you gone all the time. I was always home on the weekend. So to be honest with you, when a storm happened or anything like that, you gonna have flood cars. They paying top dollar for that just to bring them to the port, because they shipping them cars overseas. You making buku money on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really got started, really got established. I started that, and my partner, he was at the plant, and he was just like, he want to get out the plant. He tired of working, and I started letting him run it. A few of my partners that did that. So right now I currently have 3 trucks on the road.
18-wheelers?
No, I got 2 18-wheelers and 1 dually.
Okay.
But they like all over the road. And I tell them too. So how I do my business is I let them be their own boss. I just tell them just to cut me in something. I do all the paperwork and everything like that, because you got to think, us as people, we don't empower our own people to be
Right.
their own boss. You know what I'm
That's
saying? We
true.
want to tell them what to do, whatever. So I tell them, you control how much money that you make a week, because we'll go work for somebody and we'll make maybe $1,500. We thinking that's money.
It's
That's
a cap on it.
There's a cap on it. It's no cap when you're working for yourself. So I just tell them just to throw me, maybe $500 to $1,000 a week, because I'm doing all the paperwork. Like, it's the business side of it. That's the most important side of it, because if you don't have your paperwork together, DOT will shut you down.
Okay.
DOT, they not gonna play with you. One time, my truck was in jail going through a weigh station, and that was just because the paperwork wasn't in the truck. The paperwork was good, but so I had to fax the paperwork over to Oklahoma, to the weigh station, and they call it putting it in jail when they shut your truck down.
Oh, dang, okay.
So yeah, that's how I got started, and so then now I'm an engineer for ExxonMobil, because I was like, man, I'm just at home, I'm just booking loads. I could have just did that the rest of my life, and I was just like, be comfortable, but I'm not comfortable. I like to have my hands in different pots, you know what I'm saying, like that. So right now I'm a design and draft engineer for ExxonMobil, and it's like laid back. So I work in the corporate office out here in Houston, Texas, and it's cool. I love what I do, because I went back to school to get my associates in doing that as well. So when you have different streams of income, like with the economy, you never just know what's gonna happen. When stuff slows down, I tell people too, invest your money. So how everything got started full circle was having that drive, having that, like, not that 2-parent household, seeing people that I grew up with having it and I didn't have it. Like, I used to wear hand-me-down stuff, like, from my brother. Like, that's how we was. So when people see me now, it's just like, they were like, oh, they never thought that I came from that. No, I struggled. Like,
Yeah.
I struggle, but I appreciate where I'm at now. So when people say that they have it hard, you have it hard, but it's what you make out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what make you sometimes, like, you go from something like that, then you like, man, I want to work my ass off because I don't want to go to something like that again. You know what I'm saying?
And I heard you say you have your hand in a lot of things, but
Right.
I also heard you say that, like, basically you poured into one cup, that cup filled up, and you just kept pouring. A lot of people like to pour into all these cups and no cup gets filled.
So I'm gonna tell you about that too as well. You don't want to be stressed out too thin. The reason I say that, first figure out what's your passion, what you like to do. Figure that part out, stick with that, just that. Put all your blood, sweat, and tears in that. And once you see that is blooming and prospering, then you move to the next project.
Yes.
Because you did all your trials and tribulations with that first project. So without my car business, when I moved, I didn't want to continue to be like, okay, like, I ain't say I got trust issues, but I don't trust everybody with my money.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
quite sure that y'all don't trust everybody
you
with y'all
shouldn't.
money. So what I did was I sold my portion to my business partner, just buy me out. Then that's when I just started my trucking business with that money there. I still have my trucking business, but now I'm on a venture of being a developer and doing different things like that, like with low income. They have a house there. So you want to go to what they have. You want to see what the need is wherever you at. And in Houston, Texas, it has a shortage of housing out here.
Okay.
I know of a lot of people that they do different things. Like, I have a friend that works for Catholic Charity, a business partner. Like, so what we doing is we gonna start like low income housing.
Okay.
So we're gonna buy some land and develop it.
Okay.
So that's my next project that I'm doing. And even if you have a job, it's not gonna cut you down to saying, okay, I can't do it because I can't, you know what I'm saying, put out my all into it. I've been able to do it. You just got to be flexible. So just because I work a 9 to 5, I don't stop there. People think I stopped there. So when it hit 5 to 9 or 12, I'm still going. And then that's when I do my after work projects with my being a developer with my business partner. But you want a business partner that you can't trust.
Yeah.
Because if I was doing it by myself, I couldn't do it. To be honest with you, working a 9 to 5.
For sure.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man. So do you have anything else outside of the development? Because I know you keep on, or you haven't got to that point yet.
So I'm gonna be real with you. Right now, that's my latest project. I don't want to talk too much about it because is whenever like so. I know a lot of people they don't like to build in like the fifth ward because it's pushing people out and everything like that. But whenever you're next to I'm not gonna call it a crack house, but when you're next to a house that's raggedy and you got a 3-story townhome that's modern and beautiful, that's what they building right now.
Yeah.
So it's not that we pushing people out, and I know it's been a lot of pushback with that. That's what a lot of stuff that we're going through, but it's making the surrounding areas of the neighborhood like way more presentable, and you don't want to be in those type of demographics, and you don't have to grow up like that because whatever it look like, that's what it's gonna attract. You know what I'm saying? So I would tell anybody like, this my thing. I done been told no a lot of times going to the bank. I done been told, oh no, no. The most important thing when they tell you no, all you need is that one yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And when they give that one yes, and they see that you made it off that one yes and you're successful off that, it's gonna take off. That's all you need. But you need people with you that I'm gonna say this here that you trust. You can't tell everybody your dreams and aspirations because even my own family thought that the stuff that I was talking about doing, they wouldn't even with me. They were just like, oh no, you can't do that. Don't listen to that. Stop telling people. Because your dream is not their dream.
And they can't even see that far. You know,
they can't
have
see
limited
it.
vision.
They can't see it because you got to think now it's a whole new demographic. So 2 things that's bulletproof to me is a funeral home and housing.
Yeah.
People always need somewhere to live. Even if you're not selling the property, they need somewhere to live. So they're going to rent it.
Yep.
And we living to die. We fighting to live, but we living to die.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, even a funeral home, if you invest in a funeral home or whatever like that, I'm going to tell y'all too, pay attention because I do stocks too as well.
Okay, yeah, stocks, yeah.
A lot of people, we never was taught about stocks and doing stuff in the market. You want to pay attention to that. Anything with Elon Musk because he rocking with
Trump.
He rocking with Trump. You got to pay attention to what they're doing. And a key secret to what I tell people, just like when it's a fire, people are running out, you run in. Because while they running out, stuff's dropping, you want to buy when it's low.
Yeah.
It's going to go back up. So don't get scared about, and even with development, don't get scared about your interest rates. Because somebody like, okay, just say for interest too, you might buy some property you're going to buy the land. You can put your land up for collateral. And when you put your land up for collateral, you got hard money lenders if you can't go to the bank. They might say, I'm going to give you a 12% interest or 15% interest. Don't get scared by the interest. I tell people that. The reason I tell people that is because you're not doing a 30-year loan for that. You're not. So you want to sell your property in like 6 months to a year. So just say you buy your property for 80K to 90K, and you build it for like 180 or something like that. You only in for like 2 something. Okay. You're gonna sell it for like 400,000 or 500,000.
Yeah.
You winning, but you're not paying all that money back. If you was keeping it for 30 years, that interest rates would be high.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't look at that. People are scared. 15%. Don't look at that. Scared money don't make no money.
So when you make that money, you'll go pay off more of that loan that you got?
No, I'm going to pay all that off. I'm going to pay the hard money lender off.
Okay.
And then I might profit like 200 and something. Okay. Something like that. It all depends on the numbers or whatever like that. But if you scared of that interest rates or anything like that, like that's bulletproof too as well.
Okay.
With the economy, like when the economy is up, sell.
Yeah. When
the economy is down, all you gotta do is rent.
Yeah.
That's a bulletproof business that you never can go wrong with is real estate. They're not making no more land. Yeah. So I tell everybody too, that's why I got into developing and doing trucking. Consumers always need goods, regardless or whatever. What you see 9 times out of 10 when you're on the interstate, if you're going, you traveling, You seeing 18 wheelers.
Yeah, they always on the road.
They're always on the road. The goods got to get somewhere. But you just have to have a tight circle and a team that's not scared to work and y'all together. Nobody is bigger than the next person that's gonna hate on the next person. Like, they see what's coming in, but they don't know what's coming out. Like with the bills, and that's what a lot of us as people we see. Okay, man, he making all this money, but you not knowing how much I gotta pay. You know,
taxes.
That's
the
a strong
thing.
point because my son over there, just looking at his company, he started his company to
non-emergency medical transportation. That's gonna always be a need, like how you said the houses, and what else you had said? That's gonna always be the house
goods.
and consumers good. But see with him, and like I thought it was just like, oh well, you just gonna make money, but I ain't have to see what he got to push out as well. So just me just
I told him
watching
my overhead and what I gotta make,
Right.
and then I gotta bring that back in, and then the taxes at the end of the year and stuff like that. You gotta pay that.
But I'm gonna tell y'all a hidden gem though, to help y'all out. So we all like nice cars and nice vehicles, right? Write-offs. So what you need to do is get a vehicle that's 6,000 pounds. You can write that off on your taxes. Everything you can write off on your taxes. Even if I take a business trip to Miami for a vacation, I can write that off of my taxes because I can say, okay, I went on business to talk. Even if I'm talking to somebody, I had a dinner or a lunch. That whole trip, like 80% of that trip, I can write off on my taxes. Yep. That's what the rich do. They not paying just say, oh, I went on a trip or whatever like that. No, I can go on a trip. Me and my LB, we went to Tulum. I'm writing that whole trip off. Everything that I paid for on my taxes.
So do you have a CPA?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you can do a lot of stuff too to check with your CPA. Cause I'm just like everybody think I'm crazy. Say I got trust issues because even when my money come out the ATM, I count my money.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm doing that too. I'm counting that.
Some people they be like, dang boy, you got trust issues. The ATM. That's what I do.
Right.
But whenever like a trip like that happen, I use QuickBooks.
Okay.
QuickBooks is the tool that I use to put all my expenses. It's gonna calculate everything, and even AI is our friend now.
AI, that's my homie. That's my what's up, my boy?
Yeah.
You feel me?
So AI is the go-to right now. If you want to invest in video, man, that's coming up. Like that went up like 200 points. I'm not really in Bitcoin.
Okay.
Because I don't. You gotta have some paper.
Yeah, some paper.
Yeah, to go in Bitcoin, but when they lose big.
I was just gonna say they lose.
And
big.
I think right now Bitcoin it'll be good to get in just because like gold has gone up and that's digital gold.
Right. So, right. And a lot of people want to pay off of Bitcoin, but I'm just not that person. That's into Bitcoin. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you too. If you got credit, I got good debt. I don't have bad debt. I'm in debt, but I'm not in bad debt. So I use the bank's money. I use hard lenders' money.
Let me ask you this right quick. Money. Did you read Rich Dad Poor Dad?
I did. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, so and reading is knowledge, man, and that's what we don't do. And I'll tell you this here too. Like a lot of us feel like we have to have money to make it. You don't. A lot of people don't even. You gotta think about your boy that started Walmart. He started off in a trailer park. Like he didn't have it, but he done put people. His whole family is wealthy now. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't, as people, I'm trying to create generational wealth. I don't have any kids, but when I have kids, like my parents ain't leave me nothing. Even if you gotta look at this as an investment too as well. It just came to me. A lot of us, when our people die, we do GoFundMes. Why you don't have an insurance policy on your people?
That's true. That's very true.
We doing fish fries and all that.
Man, you know who you remind me of? You remind me of Master P. Like just like that, the power of the tongue and how you just spitting out the information.
Yeah, it's like so much, man. That I'm gonna tell you, I stay up late at night and be thinking about different stuff. Like that's what I do. Like I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like I be thinking like, okay, I don't want to work for, even though I love my job at Exxon, because I'm gonna tell you, like I got great benefits and all that, but I'm gonna get to a point to where I'm gonna let that go and focus on my business and I'm gonna pour into that. But right now it's like I'm not gonna say I'm comfortable or content. It's like, okay, let me keep this right now because I know at the end of the day it's paying the bills.
Yeah.
Right.
And my other stuff is paying the bills, but I have a nice little savings where I'm not touching
Right.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just me that I don't have no kids or nothing like that. So, but even if just say like if I knew a long time ago when my mom passed away, I would have been sitting on some M's, but she didn't have that. And I have 3 other siblings, so it's 4 of us, and her policy was only $50,000. Her funeral was 10, so that's $40,000 left, right? So we splitting that's only $10,000 a piece that we got. After, and that's not even after the repast, so that's still dipped in there. You know what I mean? That's how everybody get ahead is, and my coworkers tell me that too. Like they got $500,000 $1 million policies on their parents. We don't know if we're gonna outlive them, but that's a good thing to have. And if you get it ahead of time, like my insurance policy, like I got like about 4 or 5 insurance policies. I got an insurance policy with my car insurance with State Farm. I got $250,000 policy with them. I only pay $20 extra. I got with my job a $500,000 policy, and I had one with Global Life, and that one is $100,000.
Okay.
So my people gonna be set because I'm always used to taking care of my siblings too as well. But I had put a policy out which is a little bit more expensive. With my dad, they wouldn't let me get too much. They only let me allow $100,000 on him, but I pay like $250 a month. I'm gonna give y'all the numbers. I ain't gonna hide nothing from y'all.
Yeah, gotcha.
$250 a month that I pay for him because he's 72. But my dad move around better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like too, health is wealth. We got to watch what we put in our body at the end of the day. So I don't know what everybody do to meditate and what they got going on, but take it from me. I came from nothing. I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say I came from poverty, but it wasn't the best situation. But I had a strong knit family. My family was close.
That love, that's kind of like all of us. You know, that's how we all connected. You know,
and we still close. Like holidays, like right now, like just say on game days, different days, we'll get together and cook. You can ask my LB, like, man, I don't mess with a lot of people, but the people I trust you. I'm letting you in. My comfort spot is my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm very private. I don't tell people my business. I'm not gonna put it out there. Even on my social media, I'm not gonna stunt with money.
Yeah.
And do that. That's how you get, but don't get it twisted. I keep that thing going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Keep that fire.
What they say, shoot you till you catch on fire.
yeah. So, but I give you, and I think too, I give you the shirt off my back. Like,
Right.
if I had to say it, this is in the most humblest way, the amount of money that I done lent out to people that I never got back is damn near almost $20,000. And that's on my mama, and she dead and gone. I'm not gonna even stunt you, but I don't look for it because I know at the end of the day I'm blessed from where I came from. Like I had 3 other siblings, so it's 4 of us. We was raised in a 2-bedroom household. I had my mom and dad, and me and my brother had bunk beds, and my sister and my other sister. So it was like a pair of bunk beds in one room. We didn't always have our own room like that. But now I got a house that's over $1 million now. I never thought I'd see it, but I'm blessed to have that now.
Believing in yourself. That's all it takes. You gotta believe in yourself.
And you gotta manifest that. So everybody used to laugh at me at work. On my computer screen, I had a big old house on there, and I said, one day I'm gonna have that. You have to, if you think that and you speak that, it's gonna come to light. And so I don't tell a lot of people what I have and what I got going on, but I used to just manifest it and just see it. That's even with Pleasure, like me and my dog did. So back in the day in school, I always wanted to do it because my uncle was a Q and still is a Q. I was just like, man, I want to do it, but I never knew what it was. I just thought, oh, he getting the girls, like, and they like that. But when I went to college, I didn't even want to go to college because I have cousins, man. I ain't gonna be real with y'all. Like, them niggas was on the block.
Yeah.
They had Cadillacs, the slap, sound in the car.
The American dream.
The American dream as coming from the, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, that's what I want. Escalades with the 24s on it, 30s
screens in the headrest.
Screens in the headrest. I said, yeah, that's what I want. I said, I ain't even going to school. I'm gonna go work at the plant. But my family was like, no, you not. They saw more than that in me. They're like, no, you not. You going to school. I'm like, man, I'm saying what he didn't even go to school. And I'm not saying that you have to go to school to do it, but you have to figure out. You want to go somewhere that you don't look at it like it's a job.
Right.
You want to enjoy what you're doing.
Yep.
Because if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're gonna hate it, and you ain't gonna like it. Like you're gonna be pissed off about it. So when I saw that, and I saw that when I got the college experience, I was like, oh shit, like it's a whole different world out here that I was never exposed to. So if you're not exposed to, that's why I recommend, even if you have a kid, push them to go to school, but don't force them to go to school. And if they choose to, that's an experience that I never take away. It's going
That's
to school.
a different type of experience.
Yeah.
I met my two sons when I went to school.
Man.
But I feel you mean like going to school is important. It ain't like just because school ain't for everybody.
It's not.
We need some electricians and stuff out there too. But I feel like me personally, I went to school and I was like, man, I gained some of the best friends, lifelong friends, the men that's gonna carry me to the grave. So.
And I'll tell you this too. Me and my LB didn't even go to school together. Yeah. This my dog.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I rock with him. Like some of the dudes I went to school with, I don't even talk to them.
Yeah.
I don't even know where they at, what they doing. But you meet some of your closest and best friends in college and after college.
Yeah.
It's just the journey. Like shit, you just
Because it's a split. It's gonna be the ones at the beginning that just want to bullshit all the time, and then you're gonna have the ones that want to grow, and them the ones you're gonna connect with, the ones that want to do the same thing you want to do. I see, okay, you ain't on that type of time, so let's fuck with each other.
And then sometimes they
that's
probably
how
not
it
even
go.
doing the same thing that you're doing. It's just like shit, we watering each other grass and we just growing.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It might be that day I'm down. My boy might call me and make me laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uplift my spirits. I'm
gonna lift my son's spirit.
And I like to surround myself with like smarter people than me. Like when I sit and talk to him, I'm like, man, you opening my mind to something that you don't think about. Like, so that's why I be like, man, I ain't gonna be there. There ain't gonna be 8 dumb people. I want to be around 6 smart people. I might be the one. Oh, okay.
I'm learning from him right now. Finna go ask for a loan from the bank when I leave to get denied.
I'm gonna tell y'all real talk though. Never judge a book by its cover.
Right.
Like, just because I look like this and don't carry myself like, in a business suit, all that, I know how to turn it on and turn it off. I know how to, I can adapt in any situation that I'm in. I know how to talk to them, how I need to talk to them. But you never want to be the smartest person in the room because you want to soak that knowledge from other people. Because if you just the smartest person in the room, everybody's going to be at you wanting everything that you have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't gain. Like you think millionaires just be in the room with millionaires? No, they be in the room with billionaires too.
Yep.
And then they wonder like, okay, what you doing? How you became a billionaire? It's always a way to, you don't have to just like look like it. Because I done been places, people be faking it till they make it.
Yeah, for sure.
They look like they got it, you be like, but you can see a man that look like he ragged with just a little polo on. They not gonna show that they have.
Right.
That's why when I see people on Instagram with the money to their ear, that's why you doing that?
That's all they money they got right there.
You not seeing LeBron James doing that, but you know he got it right. You don't have to do that, and that's ignorance to me. Yeah, sure. I'm never gonna do that. I don't even keep cash on me like that. If you want cash, I give you a card. If you rob me, want to go to the bank, you only can get $500 out the ATM. Yeah. So I'm not gonna even put up that fight. But Nick, just know, like, cause I feel like why you keeping 10 grand on you at one time? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm not. You'll never see me with that.
You
So-
setting yourself up for failure.
You ass.
That's what my brother told me. He said, you know, when you was talking about like being the smartest person in the room, like you got one mouth and 2 ears.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't want to overtalk the people that you can learn from and get that knowledge from. And that's why I said, like, I always hung around older people because even the OGs with different situations, they was like, hey, stop doing that. Like, you going to get in trouble. And some of my dogs, like, dead or in jail that I used to rock with, but they never listened to them because they thought they knew it, man, OG don't know that, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But they give you that knowledge, and I feel like now I feel bad. I ain't even that old. Like I'm only 36, but I caught myself talking to a dude that was 22. And he calling me Unc. I'm like, what? Like,
Oh, he been getting that uncle
boy, I've been
experience?
getting that unk
You
a few
get it?
times. I was
School. That
hooping.
ain't
They
my boy
holler,
with the school.
shoot that bitch, unk.
School.
No.
What
but-
did it tell you, Jamie?
But I understand why they would call me Unc too, because they had gotten to a little altercation a little bit, and I was like, hey, hold on. And then I was like, well, who your mama? You look familiar. And then I caught myself, and I was like, damn, I went to school with your mama. So technically we are unks.
And you had that big ass knee brace
Nah,
on.
I ain't had no knee
Come
brace.
on, big
You
dog.
had the
Nah.
FUBU Platinum jersey on.
not the boo.
Not the FUBU,
jersey
nah.
on.
But no, that's, and I was like, damn, I went to school with his mama. So technically, like, his uncles that he called Unc is that age. So I kind of, I was like, they young, because, you know, I'm in there with Zai. Zai ain't nothing but 17, 18, so I'm just in there to get a sweat.
Yeah, yeah.
I played me by 2 games, back hurting when I get home.
Yeah, you school for real. We gonna change your name on the
Boy.
side
Went in
in
the gym
school.
with the high top socks on.
No, I should have came in there with some icy hat on.
You be
but
wearing
my
the
shit was
glasses
hurting.
and everything, goggles and shit.
But y'all, if y'all think about it though, everything is coming full circle. I remember I used to clown my dad about wearing Chucks.
Oh, yeah.
I like wearing Chucks now
Yeah.
because they cheap. If I go out there and do some crazy stuff, you know, they
Scuff them up.
scuff 'em
Right.
up. It's no big deal, you know. So
They going up in price a little bit.
they going up.
They used to be
It's
about 30 something.
You gotta think it's, everything going up these
Yeah, yeah,
days.
everything.
But
Let me ask y'all this: because I know now I go, like, if I get some shoes, I order my own soles now to where like some soft soles
yeah, I do that too.
because
yeah.
of my
I didn't
feet.
get into that.
Yeah.
Wait, dog, you gon' as you older you get, you gonna start getting some soles that just fit the feet.
Like the doctor soul.
Like them
Yeah,
Dr.
yeah.
Shows and
Okay,
stuff,
okay.
because
James got bunions.
that's why LeBron they'll be doing it. They'll give you their shoes, but they'll take their soles
soles
out
out,
of them
yeah.
because they need them soles for their feet.
I know them hoes stink. I be like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take them though. But I'm like, but these hoes sweaty. These hoes stink.
And I'm gonna give y'all one more jump too. I gotta give y'all this one here. So, as people, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's crazy, but it's how we carry ourselves and how we present ourselves.
Yeah.
Some people are like, just say if I go out and I go to work looking like this, I can't go to work looking like this because I have a corporate job. But they'll look at me like, wait, what are you doing? They look at me a certain type of way. So I try to teach the youth, like, carry yourself different, dress, don't be sagging. I was there at one point in time. That's why I feel like I'm an unc now because I've been there.
Right.
Because when my uncle used to tell me, pull your pants up, I never thought of, you know, I'm seeing what I used to see on TV, like the Hot Boys,
Oh, yeah.
Master P and them. Like, I wanted to be like them. But not now these young cats, they want to be like NBA young boy. He in jail. Lil Durk in jail.
Oh yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? They don't have no remorse about nothing. But I tell them that if you want to get, I said, I never sold, a day in my life, I never sold no drugs. Never. But you would think that what I have came from drugs if you didn't know me. Just because of the success that I have.
Right.
You don't have to do that. I tell them you don't have to be no rapper. You don't have to be no athlete. Automatically, Caucasian, some Caucasian people, they automatically say, oh, who you play for?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't play for nobody. So that's let me know, like, dang, they don't think we can be successful.
That's they
They stay stereotyped. So I tell them I carry myself a different way because when I'm out in public, like if I know I'm going to a certain place, I got slacks on, got my shirt tucked in. You never know I got tattoos, none of that. I'm gonna talk different. Like it's not gonna be like, oh, you like how I'm talking to
Yes,
y'all,
like,
yeah, what up, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on a whole different spectrum because you don't want to seem ignorant to them because they already think that you ain't educated. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so if you present yourself different, even when I walk in the bank now, if they never saw me, they probably, you know. But when I go to the bank, I got my own personal banker now because they know what I have in the bank. They be like, oh, hey, Mr. Shaw, how can we help you? I don't have no problems. Before I got to where I'm at, I had problems. Like, they didn't want to, you know, they was like, let me run your credit. I ain't know nothing about credit. I had like a 640 credit score. Man, and next time I'm going to let y'all meet my business partner where he a financial consultant, man, he gonna teach you the game about credit. Like, when I tell you credit is everything, credit is better than money, man, like, credit would change your life. And you will be surprised about how many people do not have good credit. When I was buying my house, the creditors and the people, they went through my credit with a fine tooth comb. What is this credit card, Mr. Shaw? I see that it's closed. I don't have that card no more. Why you close it? But the more credit cards you have open, it's showing, and it's under 30%. Even if you paying on it, it's showing in good standards.
Yep, utilization.
Yeah.
Keep it down.
So it's showing like I got down there like, man, so much credit and credit cards, but I don't even really use them like that. I might use some gas, pay it off, or I might pay like keep it like $20 on it just so it'll stay open. So don't get scared about opening credit cards. Utilizing credit because credit is very important. Like, I can talk to y'all so much about the stuff I done went through and the credit and the importance of it, and where I'm at. But I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I don't want to work for nobody the rest of my life. You shouldn't have that goal.
Sure.
You shouldn't have that goal. Like, you should want your own stuff because you control how much money you make.
Right.
When you working for somebody, they can cap you.
It's a ceiling. Yeah.
And they gonna control how much money you make. So that's why I always, learning from my auntie, I always believed in running my own business. And I did that straight out of college. Like, so that's why when anybody, even when I be saying, like, I went to Atlanta, they got them boys, the water boys. I told my dog, I said, man, you know, I respect these dudes because they could have been doing something else. I'm going to give them $1.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They could be out here doing anything else, but it's a business.
Yep.
And, you know, I don't know if they still doing it, but when I went to Atlanta, like, they was like, oh, that's the water boys, the little Uber driver. It's like, man, you know, don't. I was like, man, I'm going to give him $1 because it's a bunch of little black dudes, but just like us.
Yep.
Got to. I do it all the time. Unless I know they lying. Now, and you can know when they lying.
Come on. Hey, man, support my
He
team.
had 3
Well,
candy
25,
bars in them. Yeah.
I just gave somebody $2 out there when I pulled up here.
Like the numbers, you tell about it. It was one dude at the Walmart. This one right down the road. And he got 3 candy bars in there. Talking about $5 for a Butterfinger. Man, get on. What the money you done made? Where the rest of this candy at? Come on, dog.
So, man, before we get out of here, do you want to get anybody any shout outs? You know,
man, I want to
share your
shout
social
out
medias as well.
Okay, yeah, my social media is Peter Pan _7 2 N's after Peter Pan. I want to shout out Omega Psi 5 Attorney Incorporated, Roots of the Good Bros. Founders Day is coming up November 17th, you know, but we partying the whole week. I appreciate y'all boys, you know what I'm saying, for inviting me on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I hope I get an invite back with my business partner so we can really talk to y'all. Like, this was just like an introduction of who I am, what I do. But if anybody got some questions, feel free to let me know. I'm an open book. And, you know, my dog for, you know what I'm saying, reaching out to me.
Yeah, man. So, then y'all got anything y'all want to give out, you know, before we get up out of here?
Shit, I can't think of nothing right now.
Just so y'all know, my boy, we're going to have a boil off, you know.
Yeah.
Boiling that meat, that shrimp.
Yeah.
That crawfish, you know what I'm saying?
Little shrimp egg too fed.
Yeah. We some chefs over here too. Yeah, we do it all.
Make sure y'all invite me, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to see y'all on Instagram and everything. I'm like, these niggas here.
When the boil off come, you know, we're gonna send out the invite, man. Make sure y'all pull up.
But man, there y'all go, man. Y'all have it, man. And there we go. That's the hangout. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And we out. Peace. All right. So